What's up, everybody? Half a Buds Bros and Superheroes here to show you my Funko Pop collection. Big Body Biggs told me that he thought people would want to see it, basically, and at the end of the day, I guess I couldn't stop agreeing with him. So here we go. I have all the Power Ranger stuff up top here, as you'll see. As it goes down, it gets a little bit more organized, but we start with the Rangers. Helmeted and unhelmeted, I got their power coins there, the Ninjetti power coins in the back. Love me some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Got that in space morpher. Got the Zeonizer. Little Alpha 5 down there. Look at this. Signed by Austin St. John. He was kind of cool. He wasn't like awesome. Whatever. Megazord. Dragon Dagger Legacy. Of course, all the bad guys. So just one more kind of look over is what I think I end up doing for the whole thing. So then we start the next section, which is the Stan Lee. And that's right. I have a bunch of Stan Lees because just as a person, I like him. So these are all of his movie moments plus the patina one right there. So I think from this reason I go right to left. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. Jack fell off, broke off his little hand. Can't find it. Life of an out of the box collector. This is my favorite, the one from Iron Man, where Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr., mistakes him for Hugh Hefner. Continuing down very, very quickly there. Sorry, guys. I got some Justice League action. As you can tell, if you're a pop person, I kind of pick and choose what I want to represent what I want. So I do have a lot of the live action Justice League, but there, you'll get some Justice League Unlimited, and then just some standard kind of ones that I want in there. And then here's the Bat Family. Where's Nightwing? Stick to the end, you'll find out. Just a little bit of the Bat Family, want to get that going a little bit bigger, but again, we're going back to look at everything. And down. So I break form right here for a little bit for some Captain Marvel action. My wife is not huge on me spending money on these things, but when it was the Captain Marvel ones, I don't know, she didn't seem to mind as much. Still some kind of like, alright, but it wasn't as bad. So I'd say these are ours just because I was allowed to get them. Marvel's First Family, along with Doctor Doom. These are some of my favorites. I think they're greatly designed. Some more Marvel. Now we're getting more into the MCU here. One little shelf, and then we got some other classic Namor, classic Wolverine, Spidey, a few Deadpools, Mysterio. I love that Mysterio pop. Just as a pop goes, I think it's really cool looking. And back down, we already looked at this one, so I go pretty fast. And then we get to the Mutants. These are their classic ones. Fucking love them so much. Then we go right on over into the Umbrella Academy. Again, really good. I love the detail on Klaus on his left hand with the goodbye. Keep going. Hazel Cha-Cha. Everybody's there. Fun Pops. Those are good ones. Down to Avatar. Got the two Avatars hanging out together. Appa, Zuko. Ooh, man, I love me some Iroh. If you can't wait for the live action series as much as me, drop it down below, a comment, because we could talk about it. Got the high five here. Huge Ready Player One fan. Can't wait for that second book coming out soon. Hellboy and Scooby-Doo. I didn't know where to put them, but I just feel like Scooby-Doo crossover with everybody. Could you imagine a Scooby-Doo crossover Hellboy? Because I really can. I mean, they're not too far off. They're driving around in the mystery machine and shit, and all of a sudden it's just Hellboy. Down to some movie kind of pops. Wayne and Garth. Really still trying to find those ones where they're in their hockey gear, and game on! Got one Austin Powers, Ferris Bueller. Then, of course, back there we got some Bob. You probably know all these guys. Maybe this one you don't know. That's Caddyshack Gang, followed by the Ghostbusters, and you're thinking to yourself, wait, there's two Pops in there. That should be. Where? Oh, there they are, guys. Because I have a whole Bill Murray shelf. That's right, look at it. Bask in its glory. We're going to take some extra time on this shelf, because I love it. Steve Zissou in the back. That one's brand new. Don't hassle me, I'm a local. Then the Zombieland. Stripes, Groundhog Day. Ghostbusters, Venkman. Yeah, boy. These are some of my favorites. Like I said, that one's just brand new. Found it at an FYE at the mall. Then down like Freddie here. Freddie's the only musician that I have, so he kind of gets lumped on here. There's a little bit of a holiday movie stuff, and then we start going right to the Star Wars. So this is the entire Solo set. Not on that one shelf, but along with these two shelves. If you're from Northeast PA, you might know Ollie's. Good stuff. Cheap. And they had all these for like maybe 4 and change, so rounding up to 5. And then a Mandalorian, and then these other ones from the latest one just kind of fit right in there because I like Rey. I was going to put the real music, and then I was like, nah, bro, I've already been flagged for copyright once with the Wonder Woman music. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out our podcast. It was on there. Anyway, going back, I was going to put it in there, but no, I'm not going to do that now. So now we're going back to right. I love me some Office, so of course, there's way too many gyms. I own a lot of gyms, but I don't own all the gyms. I own a lot of Dwights. I don't have all the Dwights. I own a lot of Michaels. I don't have them all. It's crazy. Boom! These transitions are huge. I wasn't really prepared for the voiceover, because if you are a listener, you know I'll just keep talking, so maybe I should have gone slower. Anyway, Giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and we're about to finish up on these shelves now with some Stranger Things. You guys Stranger Things fans? Leave a comment down below. I love them. Barb! Oh, I love that Barb one. I found that at a Michael's. Who knew? Gal Drogo! So if you noticed, all of my Game of Thrones ones fit on one shelf, and they're all men. I didn't do that on purpose. Some of those were gifts. Some of them I just found cheap. That's kind of why I picked them up. Like Game of Thrones was... By the time I got into pops, Game of Thrones was deep into making pops, and like to go back and find them. I don't know. That's a quest for another day, so I'm still kind of focusing on stuff. But I tried to get a big shot. My office isn't wide, so like to get the camera wide enough, I would have had to selfie stick or something. It just wasn't working. So this is kind of it. You can see, you get a good image of all of them. That's not all of them in the house. No, it's crazy. So the office has a few more. I'll show you those. We're starting out with the Fight Club ones. 2 of my favorites. I keep those in the box and they're protectors. And then, of course, Kevin Smith and the Isk Universe gets its own shelf on its own side of the office. There's a bunch of stuff on there, but this video is just about the Funko Pops, so here we are going through. Guys, check your FYEs. I know it's scary to go to the mall right now, but they had a bunch of those Iron Bobs if you're searching for it. Fat Man exclusive Kevin Smith, and then going back the old Silent Bob, Blunt Man, Iron Bob, Chronic, Old J, and I say that because we're getting a new J. Mine's on the way. Look at all that fun rhyming. Obviously, I love that, so I went through it one more time for you guys, and then boom, down here. These are also in their protectors. They're signed. They're the Secret Stash ones, signed by Ming and Mike. Then I got an extra Blunt Man and Chronic just to hang out in the box. Hopefully get that signed, and boom, 2 more signed ones, because you can't have just half the comic book men. Brian Johnson, Walt Flanagan. And I got their in-action figures behind there too signed. But we'll go into that maybe a different day, because again, there's still more. Let's go downstairs. If you stayed to the very end, that's where the Nightwing is. Now he's got a Disco Nightwing brother and the brand new one that just came out. They're all hanging out. Looking fierce. Looking good. Look at those eyes.